Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're going to react to Sean Strickland videos today. This guy is an absolute animal. This guy is the middleweight champion of the world after beating Israel Adesanya, arguably the greatest middleweight of all time, probably my greatest middleweight of all time. This guy, Israel Adesanya is an absolute beast. But Sean Strickland is one thing and one thing only. He ain't woke. And some of the stuff this guy says online is absolutely beautiful. So let's jump into the reaction video now. Let's see what Sean Strickland posts on social media. But first off, guys, remember, like, share, and subscribe. Please share, copy link, clipboard, make a little social media post, send to a friend on Facebook or WhatsApp Messenger. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Make sure you hit those likes. If you want to go follow me on social media, all my social media links can be found in the comment section and description. Let's head into this now and let's see what Sean Strickland has to say. So we've got Sean Strickland here pretending to be John Wayne. Now, this guy's absolutely mental. He's a mental case. He's like the most anti-woke person you'll ever meet in your whole entire life. But, you know, fighting Sean Strickland at a gun range probably isn't a rare thing.
That's a fucking hard shot. He's fucking dead.
You could imagine if Sean Strickland was a cop, couldn't you? Like,
you're not even paying attention. Look how focused you are, bro. I'm not even that focused. Oh.
Is he wearing a rainbow top? Is that like pride colors? I'm sure it's some piss take.
Oh, you're
so I'm assuming what they're doing here, like, is they are drawing pistols, basically, like old school. Like, how fast can you draw a pistol and shoot?
You're fucking dead.
He is all right. That's like a rainbow top. It must be some piss take. It's got like fingers. I don't know if you can see that. There's like fingers, like like scissoring each other. I don't know what that is. He is a mental case, man.
Trying to fucking kill you.
It's probably you.
Right, so here we go. We'll have Sneeko jumping up on Sean Strickland. Probably not a good move.
Did you know
Sean, nice to meet you, Sneeko.
Look at his face. I don't think I would ever do that to Sean Strickland. Look at the guy's face. He's just like, who is this moron? Who is this moron right now speaking to me?
What's your name?
Sneeko, congrats on the win and everything.
Sneeko, who the fuck are you, Sneeko?
That's the way Sean Strickland greets people. Who the F are you?
I'm just a guy. I'm working
train?
at everything.
What do you do?
I do train. I do some
Are you
boxing.
an influencer?
So I don't like that term.
What are you?
I'm a guy, man. What are you?
A fucking MMA fighter.
Just be honest, Sneeko, and say that you're an influencer. You're on social media. You're a YouTuber. You've got more clout than bloody than Joe Biden at the minute, sniffing children. So, do you know what I mean? Just be honest. Like, but at least Sneeko holds himself well. I actually don't mind Sneeko.
Is he an influencer?
I guess so, yeah.
Well, keep it
Just admit it, man. Just say, look, I'm an influencer, and take the hate. Like, that's all you have to do.
going, man.
All right.
Keep telling the people.
Can you give some words of wisdom? I liked your podcast with the Nelk Boys. To see them get pressed like that
This should be fun.
for the first time was funny.
But George,
Let's just bask in the beauty of Sean Strickland. The guy is just pure comedy, like, but he speaks facts.
influencers are cunts.
Yeah.
Work hard, be a decent man, stay off fucking Instagram, stay off TikTok, you have a better life.
Hold on, Sean, but do you not have a podcast on YouTube, my friend? You're on social media. This is the thing I don't understand. To say, oh, you know, stay off TikTok. Think TikTok's woke. Actually, you can post more stuff on TikTok than you can on YouTube, and you'll get more views on TikTok. Yeah, you might get the odd thing took down, but all these companies, all these social media companies, listen, we can't be hypocritical here and not give off at people posting on one and not on another. Like,
Thanks, Sean. Okay, 6 out of 10. 6 out.
Sean Strickland's an animal, though. He just completely destroyed Sneeko there. Like,
But people don't understand gray matter, so instead they'd rather pick white or black, and then they would rather go all in on one side because
You're here to show your tits, not your brain. Calm down.
sorry.
what did he just say to her? And why is there a girl dressed as Captain America or whatever is there a lady version of Captain America talking about gray matter? What is going on here? What what is this? What am I watching right now? I have to watch that one more time. That's beautiful.
But people don't understand gray matter. So instead,
Like, what?
they'd rather pick white or black, and then they would rather go all in on one side because
you're here to show your tits, not your brain. Calm down.
You're here to show your tits, not your brain.
sorry.
Sorry. That's absolutely beautiful. That's a beautiful moment right there of our modern day culture.
So guys, I'm on my way to training, and I just found out Bud Light's a new sponsor.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bud Light is a new sponsor of UFC. And what's really strange, if you don't know about the Bud Light situation, and I'm sure you do, Bud Light lost billions after they got some whack job to come in and start talking about diversity, and this person was a male that identifies as a woman. I think you call this person Dylan. I don't even look into it. Like how I protect myself from this stuff is I just don't watch it. But it was hard not to watch the Bud Light stuff, where basically Bud Light lost billions, and then on the back of that, it was literally a situation: go woke, go broke. On the back of that, they made another advertisement, like it was over the top American, where they basically was like a car or a horse going down on a beach, and then there was some really rough looking geezer drinking Bud Light. I mean, my question to that would be is, if you're drinking Bud Light, I think you're already halfway there, if you get what I'm saying. Who drinks Bud Light? Maybe at a UFC event, you don't want to get too hammered, but you still want to have a beer. I get that. But whenever I heard they were signing with the UFC and they were going to be a sponsor of the UFC, I thought Sean Strickland was going to go in hard here, man, because this guy has no remorse for anybody that's woke. No remorse.
God damn, I applaud you guys. I am so fucking proud of you guys for doing the right things after that fuck up. You know how I feel about transgenders.
Yeah, but are they doing that because it's a business? It's better for business. If you have to understand, right? And I wanted to laugh at this here, but I don't see that the same way everybody else sees it. I see that as if the woke thing worked out for them, they would still be woke right now. The fact that they lost billions, literally billions, made them change their mind. So Bud Light have no morals, have no respect. Budweiser doesn't have any respect for the people who buy their product. If everybody that was woke bought Bud Light, they would still be woke. It just so happened everybody stopped drinking Bud Light. Woke people and sort of anti-woke people, they're doing this because they want to build their brand back up again. They need that target audience. Bud Light has never been the same since this. That's why they're sponsoring the UFC. They're not doing it because they're for moral and decent reasons. It's got nothing to do with that. Do you know what I mean? So, fuck Bud Light.
I go fucking hard. Just what I do. I'm the biggest advocate of biological females.
So we'll have Sean Strickland, the feminist now. Wow, that's fantastic.
I said my views on transgenders, I would get kicked off Instagram. But I could not fucking wait to pick up a big old...
My views on transgenders. I mean, I would pay £100 to see Sean Strickland in a room full of transgender people.
Fucking Bud Light can, and fix you, Bud Light, because you guys are doing the right fucking...
They're a company, Sean. They're a company. If something doesn't work, they move on to the next thing. They are spineless snakes that do not care about you. And the last time I drank any type of Budweiser, I got a toothache because it was packed full of shit. I can only drink real beer, like Stella Artois. Well, maybe not. Stella is a real beer. But Harp, good old Irish Harp, that doesn't give me a toothache. Bud Light is shit. Budweiser is shit. The only form of Budweiser I like is Budvar, and I think it's the same company that makes it. and it's the European version, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if they make it. I used to drink it. I don't know if they still make it today, but they used to make it years ago. Budvar, phenomenal drink. Tastes completely different. Beautiful. Real man's drink, not this shit packed full of sugar and chemicals. You give it to your 3-year-old, and next minute he starts growing a beard. I mean, this is, I mean, Budweiser is a deplorable company. The only reason they're with the UFC is because they've lost so much money. If being woke made them money, they would still be woke. That's what you need to understand, Sean.
I, Sean Strickland, a representation of the American people, are going to fix you, Bud Light. Thank you for giving me money. Thank you for supporting.
So that's, he's been given money by Bud Light. So they've basically, what's happened, I can break this down for you, right? So what's happened is Bud Light have seen Sean Strickland in the UFC and it says, that's the guy that's going to save our company. We went woke, we went broke. Now we need to go full on, full masculine, toxic masculinity, Andrew Tate. I'm surprised they haven't asked Andrew Tate to be on the Bud Light beer tins. Honestly, that's how deplorable and disgusting Bud Light is. They have no moral code. And they've seen him and they've said, look, we're just going to give this guy lots of money, right? He's going to be our next Dylan Mulvaney. I think that's what you call that geezer that pretended to be a woman in that Bud Light advertisement. He's going to be the guy that's going to bring us back from the ashes. And that's what they've done. So they've paid him money to say this. There you go.
In my platform, I'm going to help you guys.
Right, guys, that's the end of my video, my reaction video to Sean Strickland. The guy's an absolute animal. He's really, really funny. I'm going to be doing a series on his Twitter thread because his Twitter thread is absolutely phenomenal. It's something of beauty. Like, this guy does not care about anything. I'm sure this guy makes more money just on his tweets than he does with his UFC contracts. But yeah, the whole Bud Light thing, I sort of disagree with him on that because, you know, I'm anti-woke and I know what Bud Light are trying to do here. But the rest of it's funny. My God, that he is the funniest guy in the UFC. He's everything Kofi Covington wanted to be. Kofi Covington was cringe. He was everything. He's everything. Kofi Covington pretends to be anti-woke, but this is what Kofi Covington wants to be. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. That's the end of the video, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Go follow me on social media. All those links are found in the comment section and description. Share, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. That's it. Peace out.